Hey guys, I know I've talked about this once before on my YouTube channel, but it's been quite a while. And since then, I've had a few more subscribers, so I thought I'd go into this again. This is insurance on my antique cars and trucks. And I've got my insurance, my antique insurance through Haggerty. If you've watched much TV or anything like that, or you've heard of Haggerty, they're pretty big outfit, and I must say I've never had any problems out of them whatsoever. They're always real friendly and helpful, and I want to say too, I've never made a claim. I've never had to make a claim on anything so far. But I mean, as far as being real nice and helpful, these people are. I used to have someone else that I had my antique car and truck insurance with, and I've decided to go with Haggerty, and I've been with them probably, I'm just guessing, maybe 3 or 4 years now. Never had a problem with them. They're always, as I said, they're real nice and friendly. I pay my antique car insurance. My wife says she pays it once a year. So, but my thing is now, I think I maybe need to up the value on some of my trucks, because I think they might have went up in value some. Not a whole lot, but some. So, my 62 Impala, I have it at a guaranteed value of $24,000. Sorry for the vehicle, it's kind of loud going up the street. $24,000. That's what I have it. Guaranteed agreed value on it. Sorry. The next one, I'm sorry, I should have had these stapled. I thought they were, but they're not. So they keep falling out of my hand. My next one is the 78 Chevy C10 half-ton, 2-door step-side pickup, which is old Dookie. I have it agreed upon value of $3,500. I didn't want to get out in the sun. I didn't know if you could see it. No, you can't. I have to stay here. I have it agreed upon value of $3,500. Which does not mean that that's what I would take for the truck. I'm just saying that's what my agreed upon value is. And I'm thinking that's one of the ones that I'm thinking about maybe raising up just a hair. That's it right there, if you've never seen it. It's a 78 Chevy truck. Old Dookie. That's Old Dookie is what we named it. Okay, let me get to the next one here. The next one is a 84 C10 half-ton 2-door pickup, of course. I have it valued at $4,500. That's another one that I need to raise the value up on. I think I said this. Let me tell you this. When you have a guaranteed value, the best I can understand it, it means that if something happens to it, the insurance company, being Haggerty, and myself say that that's what the total value is. So I've done a lot to this 84 C10 truck, and I'm going to try to get it out. It's in the garage over here. I'm going to try to get it out next week and maybe run it a little bit. It's been a while, but we've had such bad weather, I don't dare get it out. So anyway, I think I'm going to up the value on that from $4,500 to a little higher. And that's as I said, that's Big Red to 84. If you're not familiar with any of these trucks that I'm talking about, you can go back on my YouTube channel, Primered is Best, and you can see some of the trucks and the names, maybe how they got the names. And she's got clapping her hands, give me another heart attack. It's all the time trying to kill me. Then you have the 71 C10 truck that we have named Big Turd, and I'll show you it. It's in the backyard in the garage. I have it agreed upon value of $3,500. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I think I might have to up the value on it too, don't you think? I mean, I know it's not worth a lot to some people, but I've done a lot of work to it. Hey, do y'all have these bugs? I think, good grief, they're everywhere. I think they're called elderberry bugs. I think they're having a good time on the side of my wall. Maybe you can see all that there. having a good time. And it's because the sun is beating, the sun is on this wall making it warm. But them things are everywhere, and I don't know what good they are. But they're all over the side of my house. I don't know how to get rid of them. As far as I know, they're harmless, except they're just pesty and fly around everywhere. I'm sorry, getting back on this, I got sidetracked. Let me get in the shade so you can see what I'm talking about. The 71 Big Turd, I have it at $3,500. Well, when I first got the truck, as you remember, it was all brown, this color here. So I've done a lot to this truck, spent a lot of money on this truck, professionally lowered it with a kit, new tires, just about. The truck looks old, but it's really pretty much brand new, other than I've had the engine freshened up even. It's a 6-cylinder, 3-speed in the floor. So in case you're new to my channel, I'll just show you real quick. I'm done here. It's nothing, I like the patina style. In case you're a new person or just passing through my channel and just seen this, this is it. 71, 6-cylinder, 3-speed in the floor. This thing runs good, real good. And I like 6-cylinders too. I like V8s. I like the way the sound of V8 does. But this truck here is so smooth and runs so good. When I first got it, I mean, it's just smooth as silk. And I just can't see putting a V8 in it. Now, if the 6-cylinder went out, I'd really, really consider putting a V8 in it. But for now, I just really can't see doing it. If something runs, I pretty much leave it alone. What did I say this was? $3,500. Okay. Now this one is a Ruby, the 79 C10 truck. I know y'all have seen. I don't mean to bore you, I really don't. But this is for, I guess, people that's maybe thinking about getting into the hobby of old cars and old trucks. Or, you know, maybe they found an old car and old truck and don't know what kind of insurance to get or how to get it. I would suggest going to Haggerty myself. I mean, as I said, they're really nice on the phone, real helpful. And I've never had a problem with them. I mean, they're always, every time my wife calls about something, you know, or checking up, you know, about something, I don't know. She does all that kind of stuff. But, I mean, they're just always really, really nice. And I respect them, and I think they're good people. So, as I said, I've never filed a claim. And I'm proud to say that I have not. On Ruby, as you can see, I've got it valued at $6,000, guaranteed value. I see my 84. I need to bring my 84 up to Ruby standards because the 84 is my wife's favorite, and it's a little bit further along than this 79 is. And as I said, I'll try to get the 84 out big red sometime this week and do a video. It's just, we've just had such bad weather. I don't dare do any of that, but I'll just show you. And it's dusty from having pollen, but it is in the garage. So I'll be fair and open up this door. There's nothing. I mean, it's just a good running old truck. Every time I look at this truck, I look at all this Coverlay stuff that's on it and how much better this truck looks with these door panels from Coverlay and the dash pad. I'm just tickled to death. Anyway, enough on that. I'm just thinking I should at least bring the 84 up to 6. But now, I need to bring them all up just a little bit, I guess. But keep in mind, the more you bring it up, bring up the value, agreed, where's that at? Guaranteed value. I'll try to focus this in so you can see guaranteed value, 3,500 or whatever. The more you go up on it, the more you're going to have to pay. So keep in mind, I got a bunch of old trucks and a 62 Impala besides. So, you know, I've got to keep that. I got to remember that the more I go up on the value of them, the more I'm going to have to pay. But as of right, well, I got one more to tell you. The 75 C10 half-ton truck, 2-door fleet side. And that's the one that I don't have home yet, but it's going to be on the way. It's a blue and white 75. My wife named it Old Blue 7T5. but we really don't have a name for it yet. We don't have it home, but we've got it valued at $3,500 too. I hope you can see that. I'm trying to focus it in. But anyway, I'm just trying to tell you, when I get it back from Tim Dixon's at Gas Axe Chop Shop in 10 Mile, Tennessee, I'll probably have to up the value on it too, because it's going to go through some changes, like all of them do. You know, the longer you have these kind of vehicles, this is my point of view, and everybody has one. So here's mine. I'm just going to tell you, the more time that I spend on these and invest money in them, I think the more they're going to be worth. That's my 2 cents worth on that, I guess. So I try to take the best care that I can on these old trucks and my 62 Impala and stuff like that. You know, just if you can just get them to running. That's why that 78 over at Tim Dixon's at Gas Axe Chop Shop, the white one, the Cheyenne, that's why I'm wanting to put a motor and transmission in it. It's a fleet side short bed. I know it's rough, but I mean, I don't know. I like all these. I've just about, other than this 71 here, I've just about went square body, and I guess the reason behind that is, I mean I like them, but you know what's strange is, there was a time, not too long ago, I'd walk right by a square body, not even look at it really, If it wasn't, a early 70s, 60s, or 50s, or 40s or something, I didn't really pay it too much mind. But I guess my taste in trucks have kind of changed, and I'm really into square bodies now. And another reason is every once in a while you might be able to go to the junkyard and find a part or two that maybe you're looking for and trying to save you money. If you're new to my channel, one of my favorite sayings is, I'm a man on a budget. So I try to do as much as I can myself, like painting or putting Penetrol on, or, buying some used wheels, this, that, and the other. Just doing the best you can with what you got. Because I'm like everybody else. I got bills to pay just like everybody else, and it takes me a while to save up to do anything, and that's what I have to do is save. I can't just go out in buy. Another one of my favorite sayings is, I'm not Richard Rawlings or Dennis Collins or any of those other famous people, which I'm proud they can do that, but I'm not one of them. So anyway, I just thought I'd tell you a little bit about insurance. Now, as I said, my wife pays this once a year, and it's around $500 once a year. That's pretty good. Pretty good for all the vehicles that I have. Let's see. I haven't counted these. Okay, there's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trucks and 162 Impala. 5 trucks and 162 Impala, and then that Cheyenne truck. I don't have insurance on it yet, so I'm predicting the insurance will go up. Agreed. Make sure you get agreed upon value if you're thinking about getting into the hobby. Agreed upon value, guaranteed value, which means the insurance company and you say, this is what this is worth. If it was totaled out or whatever like that, you just make sure you got all your T's crossed and your I's dotted, whatever. But anyway, if you have any questions or something, you're more than welcome to, leave me a comment. Please subscribe, leave me a comment. That would mean a whole lot to me. I'm on Instagram, Primer is Best, all one word, and Facebook, Primer is Best. And I'm just kind of sharing some information with you that my wife and I have to discuss periodically. And she mentioned the other day that are you sure you want to keep these the way they are? Well, no, I don't. I'm going to have to go up on them. And it's not because my trucks or anything's any better than anybody else's. It's just I put more into it. I've invested more into the trucks than what it was, like a year and a half ago, whenever I put insurance. I got this last summer, and it's changed. It doesn't even look like the same truck. So, you gotta make your own evaluation of what you think you put into it, I guess, and what you think it's worth. And, if it was totaled out today, what, what would make you happy to make you feel like maybe, like in my case, I try to make it, I'm not trying to make money. I'm just trying to maybe break even, get something for it, something, instead of putting all the time and money in it. The time, if I'm doing it myself, I don't mind it because I find it enjoyable, but somebody else might not. So anyway, like I said, I'm long-winded. If you have any questions, please subscribe, leave me a comment, and I'll try to help you any way I can. And as I said, I've got Haggerty. If you have any good questions that you'd like to ask them, give them a call. I don't have their number right here in front of me, but they're real easy to find on the internet or whatever. Google Haggerty Insurance. And I appreciate you watching this. I hope it was informative. I didn't mean to bore you. I'm just trying to tell you what I do. Well, my wife and I, we're a team. So we try to do everything together, and that's the way love goes, isn't it? Hey, y'all have a great day. Thanks a lot. Be sure to check me out on Instagram and Facebook. Y'all have a great day, and I'll see you later.